Hello, everyone. It is Mr. Fernandez, and we are now in week 4. Definitely thought it was going to come in from this side. Apparently, I don't know my hands. We are in week 4 of careers, and this week it's a week I'm excited for because you are going to get to interview your experts this week. So, here are the jobs that you're going to have to do. 1, interview your experts. You'll have prearranged times that you organized last week, and then you're actually going to talk to them. And then 2, when you're done the interview, you will start to work on a resume for your expert. And then number 3, you will also create a poster that advertises your expert's career. So let's take a look at those handouts now.
So here we are on our careers homepage. We go to our classwork in order to get to our schoolwork. Week 4, May 11th to 15th. And the first one that you'll look at after reviewing the video that you are currently watching, and after you've interviewed your expert, a resume for your expert. This document will look very, very familiar because it's almost identical to the one that you looked at for making a resume for your guardian. The only real difference is that I've put a little bit more information of what to include. And I'm going to do this as we go through the course. So the first thing that you should know for the resume is that the name and contact information is centered at the top of the page, and it should be the largest font size on the page. If you don't know how to center something, see these little icons up here? Okay, can you see where I am? This middle one, center line, you click that, and it moves to the middle. That's how you center something. If you need to change the font size, it's this right here, and you can change whatever number it should be. Use only Times New Roman font, so click here, Times New Roman, and use subtitles. We've talked about this a lot in our course when we did our civics work, and subtitles are coming back with our resumes. Now, for the information to include, I'm telling you to include previous relevant experience, and I'm giving you your subtitle, experience, and also include education. Subtitle is education, okay? And you'll have to fill out the other pieces of information for that. And then as always, do your self-evaluation, and you should be improving based on your own feedback that you're giving yourself from your other work. The second piece that we're going to look at, this one you haven't yet seen, is the poster of your expert's career. So what is your task? You will create a poster advertising the career of your expert. What is the purpose of it? The purpose of the poster is to inform the viewers of the career choice and persuade them to consider the career as a viable option. So not only are you informing of the career choice, but you are trying to encourage people to see it as a viable career option. Now, remember, you might view your expert's career as not something applicable for you. With Dr. Rosen, I was never going to go into the sciences. So being a doctor was never going to be applicable for me. But it is certainly a viable career option. And so you need to persuade people on that. Who is the audience? The audience of your poster is high school students in grade 10 who are considering options for their careers. So they're students just like you. What are the requirements? Can be done by hand or digitally, so that means you can do it on the computer if you choose. Must include color, 8 by 11 size, and it must include images and texts. What's the information you should include? Career and position title, positive things about pursuing this career, reasons people should pursue this career, which might very well be the positive things about the career, where to find more information about this career, and then important information the viewer should know. That last part is really the catch-all where you're able to include other information that you feel is necessary. And so when you're finished, as with everything else in our course, you are going to self-evaluate, and then I will evaluate the entirety of it.
So that is what you're doing this week. Now, something to remember is that the resume and the poster, I'm giving you until the end of the month to do them. So you have your interview next week. You can start planning, collect information and such. But the resume and the interview, I'm not collecting them until May 29th. So don't think, oh my God, my interview is on Friday and I have to do all of this on Friday for 4 p.m. No. You will have 3 full weeks to work on the resume and to work on the poster. And the reason for that is I want you to really take your time. If you are able to, do some external research. The next 2 weeks are going to be lighter on our workload. And then in June is when we're going to revisit resume writing and such. So I'll have had a chance to review the work that you've done. So don't freak out. May 29th is when it's all due, but your interviews are taking place this week. Okay? Have a great one. Best of luck with your interviews. And if you need anything, as always, let me know. Bye.